Hello again. For this video, I'm doing a quick rundown on the products that I've tried in this year's Allure Best of Beauty Awards. I don't necessarily base my recommendations on these type of awards, but I think it's quite fun to go through the products and go for a mini deep dive on the ones I'm familiar with. Starting off with the reader's choices, first up is the Rare Beauty Blush. It is an ultimate cult classic. If you're looking for pigment in a liquid formula, this will be your liquid gold. Almost everyone loves this OG blush. The Rare Beauty Highlighter is also a fan favorite. Unfortunately, not mine. It is a bit patchy and not the most blendable. I think there are definitely better options in the market. However, the shades are so beautiful, it's no wonder it's so popular. This comes as no surprise. Everyone raves about the Haus Labs foundation. I think it 100% deserves the hype. It's almost a perfect in-between for oily and dry skin types in a very unique, lightweight but high coverage formula. Now on to the Best of Beauty Edits. The best pimple patches goes to Hero Cosmetics. I love these type of patches for active breakouts since it prevents me from picking on my acne, which has helped my skin so much. I do prefer the invisible ones over the original just because it's less detectable with makeup. The Stay Glowy Super Gel wins under the category Best Clean Makeup. I've loved this gel illuminator for a few years. This gives you a generous amount of non-comedogenic soft highlighter. I love this under and over makeup. Fleur Vanilla Skin grabbed the best hair fragrance, and when I tell you I'm obsessed, I really am. It's warm, it's familiar, but it also has a hint of sweetness and subtle woodiness. I only have a few fragrances, but I already bought a backup, so this means a lot. The best cream bronzer goes to Say Sunmelt Cream Bronzer, which is a good product, but I don't think it's the best in its category. I think what stands out is the price point and how much product you get. It is hydrating, so you won't get a lot of blurring, which I personally prefer blurring for my texture. But overall, it's a great bronzer, just not for all skin types. I mean, I don't know how an oily skin would wear this without powder. A product I initially loved, but the powder became so gritty after a month, which did not happen with the blush duos from Patrick Ta. This category also feels quite forced because there's not a lot of sculpting duos in the market, so I don't know how I feel about this one. If anything, I really enjoy the cream contour this comes with, and I think if the powder quality did not change, it's definitely worth a splurge. I love the LYS cream bronzer sticks. This year it won the best bronzer sticks, which in my opinion is quite a saturated category. It's full coverage with a radiant finish, so perfect for the colder months. Even though it's very pigmented, it's still very blendable. My only gripe are the light shades are a bit too warm, so hopefully we'll see more neutral leaning bronzers in the future. I feel like the sculpting products are mostly for dry skin this year, so that's quite interesting. The e.l.f. Liquid Poreless Primer won the Best Mattifying Primer for 2024. I use this regularly to hide texture on the center of my face, and since it's a silky formula, it's great for my dry skin. I think it's best to use very minimal product though to avoid interfering with your base. It also has 28 ml of product, which is almost the standard size of foundations. Then we have the 2024 Best Tinted Lip Balm going to Summer Fridays. The Lip Butter Balm has been viral for a while, so this doesn't surprise me the slightest. And while I do enjoy this, it's a fall product rather than a winter staple. For reference, I have insanely dry lips, and I don't feel like it gives enough nourishment, especially in negative temperature. However, what I do enjoy is that this is so blinding, so even though you use a small amount, it's still giving that juicy, glossy lips. Next is the Best Day Lip Balm, which is awarded to the Ulla Henriksen Pout Preserve Lip Treatment. Now this one gives me the nourishment I crave. It's thick to the point that my lip wrinkles disappear right away. It really just depends on individual concerns. If you have extremely dry lips and you've enjoyed thicker lip treatments, this will be a holy grail product for you. I'm truly deeply in love with this lip treatment. And yet another lip balm category, Tower 28 wins Best Lip Balm for sensitive skin. This line has great shade selections, but I find the formula to be mid, unremarkable in terms of nourishment. This will be great for sensitive skin though, and it's the most pigmented lip treatments compared to the others. Under the best makeup steals, we have the e.l.f. lip oils. This is one of my favorite drugstore lip products with a texture in between the Clarins and Dior in terms of the thickness of the formula. It has the perfect amount of glow and it's quite nourishing as well. I also love the shades. One Size wins the best loose powder for 2024. This is definitely for oilier skin types, so I can't love this the same way obviously because it's just not geared towards my dry skin. Even though I love this in the summer, I haven't been tempted to buy the full size just because of preferences. Another best makeup steal is the Milani Baked Blush. This is in a glowy baked powder formula that's been heavily compared to the Hourglass powder blushes. However, the Milani is just not as finely milled, and the glitter is more noticeable if you compare the two in person. But at the price point, this is definitely a steal. The shades are so pretty, especially I think it's called Berry Amore. I love that one. The best tinted brow gel of 2024 is the Kosas Tinted Air Brow. I think this is such an easy to use brow gel for on the go. I specifically love the taupe shade and I wear this almost every day. If you're going for a strong hold though, this won't be the best choice for you if, like me, your brow hairs are quite stubborn. Now this year's best clean brow gel goes to ABH Brow Freeze in the gel formula. If you want to go for a strong hold, this product is made for you. It's clear, but I don't notice any white residue, and the brush is very useful for lamination. Also, the mini size is such a good value. It's the same amount as the full size Rare Beauty gel. Moving on to the best splurges, we have the Hourglass Unreal Liquid Blush. I'm obsessed with this formula in the shade Future. It reminds me of my other favorite shade for years, Sunset Sky from M Cosmetics, but that serum blush is for drier skin days, while this is best for summer. The best night lip balm is from Glow Recipe. This does come in sets, so you can save a bit, and it's a pretty standard formula. I prefer whipping the lip balm to soften the formula for easier application. The best brow pen is the Maybelline Build-A-Brow for this year. I don't really care for this one. I think the shade I got just turned me off. It was a bit too warm, so the application was a mess, to be honest. I prefer the NYX brow pen over this one. In Canada, this is also quite expensive as a drugstore product. Now, this one I'm so excited for. This is the best lip liner for 2024. It's a Makeup by Mario Sculpting Lip Pencil. The shade Smoky Pink made me realize I have not been using the correct tones for my lip liners. Since I have a bit of purple on my lips, mauve lip liners look the best as a sculpting shade. I also wanted to try Toasty, but that one has been sold out for months. Lastly, the best skin tint goes to Danessa Myricks, and rightfully so. You get 50% more than the standard amount of product at 45 ml. This is a great value skin tint for the quality of the formula. It reminds me so much of the Hourglass Veil skin tint, with this one being less hydrating. And there you have it, some of the Best of Beauty awardees. Thanks for watching and see you on the next one. Bye!